people all around the world are currently mad as Donald Trump continues on his random boasting about reflecting pool, these renovations at the White House, him starting the war in Iran, and him restarting it. As of today, the war in Iran is basically back in full effect, and it's not seemed to go any well. They're going to be spending a bunch of millions, if not a few $billions a day on this useless war.
Kamala Harris on X a few months ago mentioned the president of the United States is threatening to commit war crimes and wipe out a whole civilization, all because he started a disastrous war of his own making and had no plan, no strategy for how to end it. This is abhorrent, and the American people do not support this. Trump's recklessness is needlessly putting our brave services members in harm's way, destroying America's global standing and making life even more unaffordable for the American people. We must all stand against this and oppose funding this illegal war of choice. Kamala Harris.
Joe Biden had to mention about the reflecting pool. Put the clip right now.
Look, folks. No, folks, it's not just that. Reflecting pool reflects something even worse than the narcissism and incompetence at the core of this administration. It's the corruption. The corruption. The brazen, blatant corruption. Corruption on a scale never seen before in American history in any administration. Trump has made billions of dollars as he returned to the White House. It's simply stunning to me. He has no shame. And frankly, it's embarrassing for the country. But Trump could care less. Making money off the presidency is one of the reasons he wants to be president. But you know what?
Now, basically, since all of this, Donald Trump has been on a rampage, as we know on True Social. And he really wants these big ego boosts. He's feeding off the internet. Like, he is already a billionaire and he's the president. He's trying to get approval from random people. I mean, we know that a few weeks ago, Michelle Obama won an award and mentioned Donald Trump. With a clip right now.
You were doing the people's work, rescuing our economy, expanding healthcare, ending a war, ordering the bin Laden raid, saving an auto industry, winning a peace prize. Keeping us safe from Ebola.
I mean, we also know that between the past few years, there have been a rivalry between Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, all between who was the better president, who had the better opinions, decisions, and who improved the country more. And we know clearly Donald Trump right now is egotistical and very narcissistic, basically mentioning that he has had more of an impact over the last 100 years of the president. And world leaders like Genghis Khan and Alexander the Great, the conquerors of the time, mentioning that he has a bigger impact than them, more aura and shit. He basically an overall childish behavior, and we've seen on his part showing up to Pennsylvania speeches and basically trying to recreate and get a laugh and get views. He wants his name to get out there. He wants to be, his whole point is to be renowned in the history books. We know this.
Yeah, of course. And not only that, Barack Obama mentioned that in person, Donald Trump is not this big bully in real life. He just basically stands down and becomes super friendly to Barack Obama, which is honestly a bit stupid. I mean, online, we see Donald Trump saying that he wants to put him in prison and he had a better deal with Iran. And now actually the other way around, Donald Trump has probably the worst deal compared to Barack Obama. Barack Obama had a deal of $2 to $3 billion. Now Donald Trump, it's like 300 million, billion, if I'm not wrong. Crazy number. I'm not sure about that one, but in general, Trump is this guy that's he's viewing his presidency as a competition, which is not normal. Presidents are supposed to be helping each other, whether they're liberal, Republican, left, right. It doesn't matter. They should be helping each other.
We also know between Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and Donald Trump, these are three different people with three different minds. We know that Donald Trump's thoughts is, he mentioned not to start any wars. What happened? He started the war. And we all know that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris mentioned that they should never, ever start a war with Iran.
Yeah.
That's what they mentioned in interviews. And, well, I guess Donald Trump should have learned a lesson from them, right? Instead of always bashing them. And if we look at Joe Biden, for example, I don't think Joe Biden is always going to insult Trump on his Twitter. Or if you look at Donald Trump, what he's been doing these past few months doing AI generated images insulting not only Barack Obama, but Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the whole bunch.
Yeah.
And we've never really seen on their side them insulting and talking behind their backs. And that's not what great presidents do.
Of course, none of that. I mean, he was also insulting Hillary Clinton. Keep in mind, some of these people haven't been trying to be in any political events for basically a few years, and just for Donald Trump to just insult them out of nowhere, it's really random. And keep in mind, you don't see Joe Biden starting off insults online. You don't see Barack Obama starting these insults online. You don't see Michelle doing this. You don't see Kamala doing this. It's Donald Trump. Donald Trump is like this WWE guy. He's just like starting events left, right, and center, starting beefs online with people. Like, what's going on? And he's blocking people on True Social. Like, well, he's acting like a total baby.
Donald Trump at this point is just an announcer. He's like this. Well, today we're going to have this war and we're going to have this and this and this. And instead of actually getting useful information instead of useless information, like the ballroom, the drone port, the reflecting pool, instead of actually focusing maybe on the country's health, right? Maybe that'll be a good step in the good direction. So, I mean, let us know what you think out of all this in the comments below. If you made it this far, please make sure to hit that like. If you enjoyed the video, leave us your opinions down in the comments section. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. We upload daily videos informing you guys on the news in America, what's going on in the world, the economy. This was T and Matt and Ruby Show. Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe. Take care. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers. Hit that subscribe button. Pete, take care.